here's the thing. So a lot of people talk about the virtues of trying to do a lot with little, and I've always really wanted to do a lot with a lot. Really taken a lot of time to think very carefully about what we're playing, starting from what's on the page and going all the way through to how we execute it in performance. These are all pieces that I wrote in a cabin in the middle of nowhere in Maine, actually, and there's just no electricity, no running water, no noise, just very stripped down, and just sort of a desk and some paper and a pencil. And what I found from doing all that is there's really just a lot more freedom, there's a lot more space to write anything, and then sort of after it's written worry about how we're actually going to pull it off with our instruments or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know where Travis is.
Yeah,
Maybe
that
he's
was
in
a
the
lot
kitchen.
better, I thought.
I think it was a lot
That felt
better.
much better.
Yeah.
That was like
I think he is trained.
running some people over.
Yeah. Except for when I lost my grip.
That was just like the train like veering off the track and then
Yeah,
coming
it was
back
just
on.
like the train was so powerful that it
Yeah.
went off a little bit on those turns.
This isn't just 7 people setting up in a room and playing a head and soloing and then playing the head again or something like that. This is music we've been playing for 2 years, playing it out live a lot. We've really been very deliberate and very careful in thinking about how we want everything to sound, how we want everything to come across. And even now in the studio, we're really spending a lot of time and being very deliberate to get a product that sounds the way we want, because what we're doing is so again so novel and so strange. We want to make sure that it's really clearly executed. I guess the other thing that's unique is sort of the way we use improvisation in this group is not head solos head. There's not so much of an emphasis on soloing over forms, although we do that. But it's a lot of trying to find different ways to use improvisation as a compositional tool. Ultimately, my hope is that the question of what is improvised and what is composed is, sort of an irrelevant question in the context of this group. It's just all hopefully flowing together into this seamless, bizarre fabric that we've very lovingly put together. It should sound like Derek Bailey robo-tripping in the parking lot of a 7-Eleven at like 3 in the morning. Okay. In one respect, what we're doing is part of a scene. I think that this eclecticism is becoming more and more common in improvised music. This music has required hours and hours and hours to learn, and we really own it now. And I think that will come across on this album, the fact that we're playing in this, these different tunings, this bizarre language, these crazy rhythms, all these bizarre cycles, and yet I think actually the effect of it is that it will make sense in its own context. It creates its own context.